without trying to sound too quote unquote woke, I felt ethically challenged. And the reason is that because I am anti everything that guy stands for. I'm anti everything that he is about. I don't particularly think he's a genius. I don't particularly think he provides any more insight or is any more smarter than the people I might look up to. Right? If Barack and Biden and Pelosi and um, Cuban, all these, if all these people were in the room, I think Musk would be the not the brightest one there. So I will say that. The other part of this is changes are coming. I do believe he will push back against banning people. I do believe that he will push back and try to get Trump back. That's just the pessimist in me. Twitter has bylaws and Twitter has rules and Twitter has guidelines that Trump broke, right? Remember, Twitter didn't ban Trump for politics or because Jack is a Democrat or what have you. They banned him because he broke Twitter rules. And for Musk to maybe have to go change rules and get him reinstated, I don't think Musk might want to go through that for the sake of bringing Trump back on Twitter. But I will say that I believe changes are coming. And it made me feel a little ethically challenged because it made Twitter a little bit less cool that it's the hands of somebody like that.
Yeah. Um, One, I do wonder if the right is celebrating a little bit more than they really need to be, because I think that there might be some things on the margins that I really don't like that make me very nervous about what's going on. But I also sort of feel as though, you know, I'm not happy that he's there. I also wonder what how if he can really do that much net damage. He only owns 9%. Granted, that's the largest individual shareholder, but there's still 81% that might be controlled by the same people. The other piece, though, too, is I think that there's some stakes there that Twitter has to consider. That he may want to really change things, but he also understands that part of the reason why Twitter got rid of Trump was he was bad for business. And so you have to ask yourself, will he be making or advising on business decisions that are going to ultimately harm the company? That's a very quick way to go ahead and lose any kind of credibility as a shareholder, is to advise the organization and on whose board you sit, to advise them in a manner that actually hurts them. So you know that will be fascinating. Um, I also think, though, too, that it is frustrating when, and this goes, as we talk about Trump in a few minutes, it's frustrating when you see the reporters lay out what he did that was illegal or a violation of SEC rules, and they say, oh, it's at most a slap on the wrist. What is the point of having rules? What is the point of having all this stuff if there's no accountability? The fact that he could go ahead and amass the 9% that he did without alerting people, without doing whatever was required of him, that's very problematic. That's extremely problematic.